Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily if you are new, and I hope you're having a beautiful day so far. I am really excited to give the entryway a makeover for summertime, and I love the way it looked for spring, and so I was kind of hoping to keep a similar look and vibe in there, but I ended up doing a lot of different DIYs in this video, and I can't wait to share them with you, so make sure you stick around. I'm going to be sharing them throughout the video, and I just love the way I was able to revamp it for very little. I'm going to just start decorating and seeing what works and what doesn't, and you'll kind of see as I kind of go through the process of elimination here. I recently just did a makeover on the living room for summertime, and I absolutely love the way it turned out. So if you haven't seen that video, it'll be linked down in the description box below with a lot of their DIYs to give you lots of ideas on how you can decorate your home on a budget. Spray this with the Jaws kitchen cleaner because it has a degreaser in it, and I want to make sure it's nice and clean before I put the contact paper on, which is pretty much what this is. So at least I think that's what it is. But so I'm just going to go in with the black contact paper that I used in the living room makeover. I love this because you can see the wood grain on it. It's really nice quality and it covers really nicely. So yeah, I'm gonna give a whole new look to these tables. So when you apply the paper, you just want to make sure that you leave enough overhang on the edge to cover it and also go underneath the table a little bit. And then that way, you don't see any of the original table that you had there. So I'm just gonna pull it down, over, and then make sure that this side obviously has enough space. You'd rather have a little bit too much than not enough. And then you'll just need some scissors, and you're just going to give a nice little trim there. Honestly, the hardest part of this is just getting this little, I have a piece of hair on me, there we go. It's just getting this little flap to come down. This is honestly super, super easy to do. It's not complicated. Using a little spatula for this, you could use a little card, and you're just gonna kind of pull this out, just like that, and then just press it in, getting all those little bubbles out. You really shouldn't have much if you give a nice good stroke to it. And then I'm going to work my way down here on the side. I like to pull it tight and then just kind of flatten it out. Pull and smooth it out. The other corner, just make sure you do the same thing. Give a nice straight cut here. And I'm going to go down first and then over. So just like that. And then this side, you can just pull it down. So obviously this is a little bit long for my under edge, so I'm just going to give this a little trim here. Guys, the blow dryer helps the stickiness, the adhesive to activate, I guess you could say, and sticks better. So this obviously is stuck on, but this just kind of like seals it to the table, if that makes sense.
I know you showed me your affection, but I was looking for perfection. So I moved on and on and on to someone new, as if no one knew what I was going through. I know you think I'm just pretending, and that I can't rewrite the ending, but to move on and on and on to someone new isn't how you find the one that I am through with playing games.
So before I share a few DIYs with you, I wanted to thank Trend Micro for partnering with me for today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you their home network security device. It's awesome because basically it provides protection against viruses, hackers. It provides a firewall, and you can control it through an app on your phone, which is amazing, especially if you have kiddos that are online. You can control how much time they get on their devices, whether that be the tablet or maybe even on a phone. You can control how much screen time they have, and as well as blocking malicious websites that might be trying to get to them, which I personally like, especially because my kiddos are little and I want to make sure that if they're going to be online taking an art class or something like that, there's not something going to be coming in that's going to be really negative for them to see. So this is what most home systems look like that do not have the protection. This is where Trend Micro comes in. You'll get a really small little black box that comes with two cables. One is to hook up to the wireless router, and the other is a power cord. You'll notice that the light blinks red until it's connected to your system, and then it will show up green and you're ready to go. Now that Trend Micro is hooked up, it is now acting as a filter for all your devices, and if something alarming comes up, it will alert you and tell you how to fix the problem. It's super easy to keep your family safe with Trend Micro Home Network Security. You can pick up yours in the description box below this video and use the code SCRATCH20 to save yourself 20% off your order. I want to say thank you again to Trend Micro for partnering with me for today's video. And with that, I have a couple more fun and easy DIYs to share with you to complete this entryway makeover. So let's get started with those. So I ended up getting this fabric from Hobby Lobby. This is a really nice quality fabric, 42 inches of this. That way I do not have to do a zipper. I'm just going to make it a pocket pillow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steam my fabric first, because you can see that there are creases in it. The pretty side to be on the inside while we sew. So I'm going to fold this over and try to line it up with the lines here. And then I'm going to fold it over this way, and I want it to overlap because this is going to create that pocket for our pillow to be inserted. That way we can take this off and wash it, which is very important if you have kiddos, the way I do. So I have a 20 by 20 insert. You can use an 18 by 18 cover then for it. That way it will be nice and tight on your pillow, but I like my pillows to be slightly loose, not too snug. So I'll do this almost 20 inches. So I'm going to measure this down. This is going to, right now it's at 19, so I'm going to do 19 and a half. I have 20 and a half inches, which is perfect because I'm going to go sew in half an inch, which will create that to be about 19 and a half, which is perfect for me. Now that the two sides are pinned, it's perfect because now I'm going to sew down this side of the seam. So I'm going to put a seam all the way down here, and that's going to lock that in so we have a nice pretty side on the outside of our pillow. And I'm also going to put a seam down this as well. If you do not have a sewing machine, you can use fabric glue. You can use Surebonder's fabric glue if you want to. You can use fuse tape. You can use fabric tack, whatever you have on hand. So after I get those sewn, those will look basically like this. And then we're going to sew down the 2 open sides and our pillow will be done. And when you start to sew, you're gonna sew down and then you're gonna back stitch and then sew forward. So here's our pillow right here. Now we just need to sew the end pieces that are open with the ones that I have the needles on. This again, I'm gonna keep it right around the 1/2 inch mark. Start, back stitch, and keep going. Just like that, we have a pocket pillow. You're just gonna stuff your pillow right inside of there. It'll cover up, and look how beautiful it looks. So $5 cover, super easy to put together. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. These go for like $25 to $35 or plus dollars on Etsy and Amazon. So pretty happy about that. Oh, I want to add one more pillow. I made this pillow a couple videos back and I absolutely love the fringe tassel on it. I feel like it's so fun and just kind of like flirty and girly, and I don't know, I just really like it. Of course, you don't have to do as many pom-poms as I did. You could just simply do the alternating pom-poms. You don't have to do all the other ones, but another super easy DIY. This is the IKEA hack video that I did. Part of me doesn't want to paint it, but the other part of me is like, I just kind of want it to be matching to the other vase. So we're gonna give this a whirl and see what happens. I'm gonna try it on the bottom though. Spray paints. I feel like this one might be a little bit really silver and this one's probably a little dull, so I'm going to try mixing these two from Rust-Oleum and seeing if I can get a really nice look on the gold base. Metallic first. I'm just going to I feel like that's actually looking pretty good. I feel like it came out fairly good, but you can see that there's a huge color difference in them. So I tried doing the hammered on it, but it mainly left like more of like specks on this, which is not what I wanted. This has more of a gray undertone, like more of a black gray, and this I feel like is just like a pure silver. So I'm gonna have to tweak it. I might have to just paint it by hand, but the distance it's not as noticeable, but there still is a difference to it obviously. So let me go ahead and show you where everything is from. These are from the at-home store. They were $4 a piece. They're really large. I picked these up last year, so they might still have them. This is Walmart or Amazon eucalyptus. I don't remember which ones. I buy them from both. And then this vase is from Target, which I love, but for some reason it's just not ever in stock again. I want to order another one, but they never seem to have it. So it is what it is. These are from Amazon as well, and of course you saw me DIY them. So if you want something that's easily changeable, definitely pick them up. I like the tray on the bottom. So come fall, I'm going to be putting pumpkins and stuff down there. But for summer, I kind of want to keep it very clean and simple. We have the Hobby Lobby pillows there. The pew is something that I have made. We have the IKEA pillow like I mentioned earlier, and then everything over here is the same except this vase is from Walmart, but again, it's one of those things that was clearance and now I can't find another one of them. And then this piece up here is actually thrifted. It was like a really ugly reddish brown color and I just sprayed it with a matte black paint and it looks like iron and I love it. It's huge. It's about, I think it's like 50 inches around or so. It's massive and I think it just looks really, really nice. I actually think I want to take this to pillow design and make it into a lumbar pillow and put it over here. I think that would be really cute, but this is how the entryway looks now. It's clean and I feel like it's very traditional and simple. So I hope you all enjoyed this summer DIY and decorate with me for the entryway. I really love the way it has come out. Hopefully I give you lots of ideas in today's video. Give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and be sure to check out Trend Micro. The link is in the description box below. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.